Not every haunting is driven by evil.
It happens even in the most mundane of places.
Down the block, around the corner, and sometimes in our own homes.
Paranormal Crossroad is here to bridge the gap between the living and the dead.
Are you living through a haunting at home or at work?
Do you need answers?
Contact the all-female paranormal research team today.
Go to pxroad.com to get the answers you seek.
And here we are, guys. Hello.
Good morning.
Yay. Good morning. Coffee cheers to everyone. Oh my goodness. What were we thinking?
Having a little coffee this morning.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers. What is that, Tiffany? That death by coffee? What did tell me about it?
Coffee. The world's strongest
Death wish
coffee.
coffee. Oh.
So good. Why do I look so
need
big?
that.
I look so big in the screen. I gotta sit far back. Okay.
I know, that's me. I'm all like, hey, guys. I don't know.
Today is not the day for us to be all close to the screen.
Exactly.
We are all literally still in PJs. I am. I'm in the bedroom where the light came on that started this whole paranormal crossroad thing. I know. I would turn it over, but then the lamp is going to be like, wow, you don't need to see it. But it's on right now because I turned it on. So we are so excited that you are joining us. We had a couple of people ask, like, are we going to be on screen too? Because nobody needs to see me this early. So no.
No, we're the lucky few.
But one of the things that we do ask, if you see the link in the description, if you've never watched a live stream with StreamYard before, we ask that you click on that link, streamyard.com/Facebook. That will give permission to Facebook to show us your names. So we know that Michelle is watching right now. Good morning, Hollis. Good morning, Dion. Hello. Oh my goodness. Elizabeth Wynn's here. She's been up since 5 and is on coffee cup number 3. And hello from England. This is good timing for Dion.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of want to get right into why we woke everybody up and said, grab your coffee and join us on April Fool's Day.
First, let's all say good morning to Stanley Beans. Hi, buddy.
Stanley, good morning.
He needs the attention. He needs the attention.
Oh, poor
Now,
baby.
You have one of your other pups is outside because he wants to be the star, right?
Yep.
Aw. And then I've got with me Mr. Johnny Storm, who is peaceful. He is peacefully looking over our pond right now at the ducks. He is in spiritual. It's beautiful. He's in spiritual timeout, Tiffany. He is. Just real quick to explain that. Sometimes house cats will get stuck in one of their instinctual modes, like predator mode or prey mode. Mm-hmm. And when that happens, you kind of have to separate them and be like, we're going to zen things out. We're going to balance your energy. And we're going to remind you that you're a house cat and not a tiger so that you stop stalking all of your brothers and sisters. So
I can see that.
So yes, it sounds so nice and relaxing. He's getting a couple of days in his own little spa room for his spiritual timeout. And hopefully by tomorrow morning, he'll remember that he is not a tiger.
It sounds like a reward to me. You know, I am a hermit, so.
Yes, but trying to explain that to him, like yesterday when I was like, okay, dude, like we've done all the things. I've got all the wonderful scents going to help you calm down. And we've done the pendulum and figured things out and talked to your higher self. And you're still like, I'm going to get Melody. Like, no, you're not. So at first he was like at the door, like, let me out, because he was like, so like, I need to hunt. Right. And so 24 hours later, he's like, oh, it is kind of nice in here. And I do remember that I don't need to hunt my brothers and sisters. So we'll see. So, so welcome to the Spiritual Timeout Room. I am going to turn it over to Kitsie. I just thought maybe we'd go around, talk about what's going on in your world. Tiffany, talk about what's going on in your world. And then we'll get to the big announcement. So
Awesome.
Yay! Kitsie, where are your dogs?
My dogs don't get up till 8 o'clock. Mommy needs some time in the morning to drink some coffee. They are kennel trained. They love their kennels. I know some people are against them, but trust me, these dogs need their kennel time. Yeah. So they'll get up once we're done, and then they've been driving me absolutely bananas lately. They're almost a year old, believe it or not. I can't. But yeah, they've been not so happy with Mom because Mom's been in full-on edit mode for the next episode of Paranormal Crossroads. And Venus likes to jump up on my desk and start talking to me because she thinks she's human. And she'll just go, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm like, yes, I love you, but Mommy needs to edit. So,
Right?
All right. Well, I saw that you posted some was it pup date pictures, you call them? Pup date? Yes. So if you want to see Kitsie's adorable 2 dogs, you can go to her Instagram, which is just Kitsie Duncan, at Kitsie Duncan, and follow along with the paranormal stuff and the puppy stuff. It's fantastic.
That's pretty much what my page is. Throw in some grandson pictures here and there, and that's my Instagram.
Yeah, same here. I'm like, I'm a nerd. I'm going to talk about paranormal stuff, and you're going to see a lot of cats. So welcome to Instagram.
They created their own page on Instagram.
Oh, what's their page? What's the puppy's page?
It's called Dog Sisters, but Stan's part of it too. I have to change the name because it doesn't apply anymore. But
okay,
yeah.
What was it again?
Chloe and Olive Dog Sisters.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, cool. Well, yeah, well, you definitely have to change the name because Stan Lee needs to represent. So what's going on with you, Tiffany? What's been
Tiff has a huge announcement.
Yeah. So yesterday I decided that, well, it's not that I decided, it was I finally got confirmation that I am doing my first in-person group reading. So my first in-person group reading since COVID. So this is something that's huge. This is something that is like, wow, I feel like there's some sort of normalcy. Of course, everybody has to wear masks, but I'm giving myself 1 week. I'm giving everybody 1 week notice. So that's a little bit, makes me a little nervous because usually I do like a couple months out. But I said, hey, why not? Go big or go home. And it's just going to be a smaller group of only 30 people at my good friend's shop in Norwood, Massachusetts, Salvage Angel. If you guys, today's the opening day. We talk about businesses being lost in 2020. Mine, a drunk driver drove through mine. Her business caught on fire. So now this is all the rebirth, right? But what better way than in springtime? So
yes.
I kind of took off her. And it's a 9,000 square foot, which is haunted. So you girls need to come up here.
Gosh.
And they want you to come. They want us to be there. So we just have to get you guys up here and we can go in and check the place out. It's gorgeous. It's an old mill. Absolutely
we are
gorgeous.
So close, right? Like we're just so close to being able to get back out on the road and take Paranormal Crossroad on the road. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so cool.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Yes. And I hate every single time I try to like post about us. It's like the only way I can post us together is a screenshot of this.
I know.
I know.
Girls, I'm like, hi. Hello.
I know.
I'm trying to figure out a way to Photoshop Tiff into like one of the KJ and I did a photo shoot together this past summer because we were working on a podcast network, which still kind of sort of working on that, but I'm trying to figure out a way to photo impose Tiff into one of those shots.
I was doing the same thing yesterday with that shot of us with The Secret. I'm like, where can I like have Tiffany like peeking out behind us.
Like little angel wings.
And then it's creepy because then it's like, wait, is she a stalker or is she what exactly is she? Yeah.
Tiffany,
Michelle.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, Michelle, you can get a virtual reading with Tiffany, and we just posted tiffanyrice.com. I put that in the comments for you guys. Tiffany's amazing, you guys. I mean, Michelle, if you, which I know you have, you've seen the episodes of Paranormal Crossroad, all 3 episodes. When you see Tiffany with us, that is a Zoom call, and that is a reading. She is giving us 30 minutes of her time to come in and help us with whatever investigation we're doing. So what you see in the episodes with Tiffany is what you can have during your own reading with Tiffany. It works exactly the same way. So by all means,
Stanley on her lap.
Yes.
Either on my lap or I'm holding Chloe, which Chloe's being so good right now, but yeah.
Yes. And it's the it's the same thing with me and my Reiki treatments when I work with pets. I can work with people if you want me to. I just prefer pets. But it's completely it's distance. I don't need to be in your home with your cat. I don't need to be in your home with you. That's how energy works. And that's what part of the reason that we're doing this workshop, which leads into everything so nicely.
Nice segue, KJ.
Right? Yeah. I didn't do that on purpose, but it's all coming together. Right? It's understanding how energy works. And there are so many boundaries that we think in the physical world exist that keep us from connecting. And once you understand that you can break through those boundaries and exist in an entirely different way, it changes how you do everything. It changes how you feel about your loved ones. It changes how you feel about connecting with strangers. It changes how you feel about pets because you have this new vision of what the world actually is. So I'm going to turn it over to Kitsie. Would you like to? Do we need a drum roll? Yes, I do. Always. I have nothing against live people, but I prefer pets and dead people. So, all right. So, drum roll here as Kitsie tells you about this very special one-day announcement thing that you need to know about.
So, guys, first of all, happy April Fool's Day, but this is absolutely no joke. One day only, we're offering 50% off of our very first workshop that I have also been anxiously getting my spiel together for. But get on it because this is one day only. Tell your friends, have your friends join, open up a bottle of wine, sit down and learn all about energies and your spiritual side and all the stuff that I hold so dear. I think this is just going to be amazing. And I personally can't wait to hear both KJ and Tiff talk about their subjects. I have a pet that might need some Reiki healing at some point. But yeah, guys, this is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so informative. And I personally cannot wait. So the promo code is no joke. So get on in there. It's go to pxroad.com. There's a link in there that'll take you directly to the workshop page on Eventbrite and use the promo code no joke for 50% off. And we're not going to do this again.
This is today only. Today only.
And it's like crazy. Like you guys have to hop on it because think about it. We're all energy, right? So when we are going to be focusing on 3 different perspectives of energy, you guys are going to learn so much, right? Like when I talk about the intuition part of things, it's all about like we all are intuitive to a certain degree. It's just tuning in to our fine-tuning our senses, which if you are into the paranormal, the best piece of equipment I always find is you. So, and I know you girls that are constantly going out on the road, oh, I just got chills on the back of my neck. That is your body feeling the energy. That's you picking up on other vibrations. So we're going to help you learn how to do all of this stuff. So this is a no-brainer to me. And at half off, it's absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we're gonna have fun.
And if you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, like, I don't know that I could do this. I've never gotten chills. I've never experienced anything. What I will tell you is that, yes, you have, because everybody has experienced when someone shows up to the party and they're not in the mood for it. And all of a sudden, it's like you feel it. You're like, we use that term, that person sucks the life out of me. That person sucks the life out of them. And then there are people who you almost crave because their energy is so great that you feel it and you want to be around them and they make you feel good. So everybody has experienced this. It's just really honing in on it and having some tools, and everything that we are going to be talking about are things that you will be able to start immediately using in your own life to recognize those feelings that you are having, to connect to your intuition and really start to trust yourself.
And it's not just all about ghost hunting. It's about becoming more in tune with yourself, reaching out to your spirit guides, which are my go-to for any kind of questions. I go to Tiff first, and then I always check in with the spirit guides.
You're right. And sometimes that's part of the reason that the three of us are so connected, is because some of us, we all have sort of our own personal relationship with energy. And there are different ways that will make sense to you that are your way of doing it. So in this workshop, you're going to get 3 different ways of doing things. And hopefully, like, one of those or a mix of all of those will help you figure out, like, oh, this is how I connect, or this is how I want to connect. So I want to practice that. Like, I want to learn that and and really, really get, into it. So let's see. I want to go to the questions I thought that I saw. Oh.
I did recently come up with something I want to learn to do that I've been doing all the research on. Automatic writing is my new obsession. I need to figure out. Yes.
I've done that. I've done it.
Have you?
Yes. Okay. It's pretty interesting. Yeah.
Ooh. Is this the thing where the
workshop is in the works?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I want to learn that too. And then what was the thing? Theta healing. My friend Carmen. My friend Carmen she connects with angels. She does angel readings, and she was talking to me about, she just did a theta healing class, and she's, this is what she does for a living, right? She was like, this class changed everything for me. And I'm like, but like, you already get everything. So what's the thing that changed it for you, that took it to the next level? So there's just like so many ways that you can continue to learn. And I think what's great about this workshop is that you don't have to be intimidated, because it is the basics. And no matter where you're at, if you've never done anything like this, or you have some experience, or even if you feel like you've been connecting, there are going to be different aspects of the workshop that will bring a new level to your own intuition and help you grow.
Exactly. All levels. And, there's so many different types of readings. I'm reading the comments right now. I know Katie had mentioned angel readings. Is that what I think it is? It's definitely a reading that is inspired by your angels. There's angel cards that you can use, just like, I know Kitsie always uses the Oracle deck and the Tarot deck. Same with me. I love the Oracle deck. So there's so many different types of readings, but it starts with your intuition first. So if you're focused on, I wouldn't mind, maybe giving my friends a reading, checking it out. Maybe you don't even want to give a reading. Maybe you just want to learn more. There's just so many different types of modalities to be able to communicate, but it starts with your intuition first. I can't say that enough. So even when we're doing with Reiki, Japanese, it means energy life force, whether you choose to do it on animals or humans, we're still using energy. When KJ mentions like level 2 Reiki is distant healing, they teach you how to do distant healing. And that's when you get that good like comprehension of, wow, someone in Indiana can actually feel my presence, even though I'm here in Massachusetts. So when we learn to raise our own personal vibration, everything else collectively comes together and becomes a full alignment. And when you want to use it to go, even if you're at your house and you're like, I think my house is haunted, you know, if you have the tools and techniques, like Kitsie's been doing this for years. So she knows how to incorporate what her body's telling her, along with all the pieces of equipment that she uses. So again, that goes hand in hand, but it starts with you. This is why when we talk about the basics of things, it's like a no-brainer. This is the foundation of just learning where you can go with it, whether you choose to do the readings, whether you choose to go into a haunted location, or whether you just do it for yourself, which I always think you should do first. Do it for yourself first. But it's going to only heighten you with where you can go. And where you can go, that's your journey, that's your path, that's wherever it is that you want. So this is a great fundamental workshop for you to get on board with, especially, you know, girls, like today, it's half off. So if you are just like questioning yourself and thinking about it, do it. Do it. We're still in Aries fire mode, right? So Aries is all about the rebirth. It's the first sign of the zodiac. So it's like, go, move forward. You know, now is your time. There shouldn't be any questions whatsoever.
And it is a level up process. I don't play video games. This is my video game. You know what I'm saying? I'm always looking for the next level. And I learned backwards. I started, you know, paranormal investigating before I even got in tune with myself. And that's when I realized that, oh my gosh, I think I've got something going on in here, when I started feeling presences. And even the last investigation, I was the most in tune I've ever been. And I think it's because of these ladies I'm working with, and they're getting me in touch with my energy.
Aww. I feel that too, Kitsie. I think, you know, the three of us, like I said, coming together has elevated me. Let me show you. You're going to be so proud of me, Kitsie. I have my dowsing rods.
Yay!
Yes. I'm so excited. And actually yesterday, when I was working with Johnny Storm and his spiritual timeout that he's in, I use these to connect with his spirit guide. So every animal has their own angels and their own spirit guides for their path as well. And it was really amazing. But that was something that I was like, I don't necessarily know that I know how to do that. But let me grab these rods and see if somebody's here to start talking to me. And, you know, my dad wasn't here. Even my spirit guides were like, we're not here. We're not participating in this.
You got to learn this on your own, girl.
Right? And I was like, can I get Johnny's spirit guide to join me? Oh my gosh. Yep. And, you know, we talked about like, how do we reconnect him? And it was amazing. And I couldn't have done it without his name is Mel. I learned that yesterday. His name is Mel. He's like, yes, it is. And he is here. Look at that. And he is here with Johnny Storm. Yep. Straighten him back out, Mel. Thank you. Thank you.
What?
And he is, I know. And I was like, you really need to stay here, Mel. You really need to help Johnny remember that he's a house cat and get him out of predator mode and help me with this. And he was like, I'm all in. I'm all in. So thank you. Thank you, Mel. That was amazing. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm right here.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to see if I can talk to Venus's spirit guide.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's the thing, is that like all of us have our own angels. We all have our own spirit guides. We have totems. We have animal totems that are with us. And I've learned that from other people and how they connect with energy. And so this is the opportunity with the workshop on, it's a Thursday night, 7:00, 2 hours. Each of us will have our own time to kind of give you another way to connect. And hopefully by the end, you do what I do. And you're like, well, you know, Kitsie uses these things, so I'm going to go get these on Amazon and start using these things too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check the questions, but I also are you guys good with showing just a little quick clip from our Athenaeum
Yes.
investigation? I saw earlier. It's a really short clip. I don't want you to get like too crazy about it, but I saw earlier that I can't find your name in the comments, but she said she was going to see us next week when we're at the Athenaeum. So yay, so excited. I'm going to play. This is the very first footage from our investigation.
And we had just turned the cameras on for the first time that day.
Literally, like just turned everything on. We're getting things going. Thankfully, producer Patches was with us and he was already rolling, and this happened.
Well, I love you too.
Immediately.
We love you.
Love you. Well, we love you too.
I mean, when you're going into a notoriously haunted location, because normally we do homes, but the president of the foundation was having a hard time closing up the place at night because, he felt the heebie-jeebies. And as soon as the equipment is turned on, you get the "we love you." You know it's going to be a great little investigation.
Oh yeah, it was cute, right? Like it was like, oh. This is what happens when you're nice to ghosts. Right? Like people come here and they yell at me and I don't appreciate it. They try to provoke me. You ladies are here to just have a conversation. I love you.
I hadn't even introduced ourselves yet, and it came over. It was really nice, and I was a little nervous going in because we had done so many home investigations, and then going into another. And this place had been on my bucket list for years as well, so I was super nervous. But as soon as you walk in and the ghosts tell you that we love you, you're like, okay, I am doing the right thing.
Absolutely. And it just got like more and more amazing. We had to, it was Kitsie who explained this because this is, going out on these investigations is still fairly new to me. But she said at one point to me and to Craig, the employee there at the Athenaeum that had gotten in contact with us, this is like a lot of communication. This is not like sometimes we sit for hours hoping that someone's going to come through, right?
Yes, but I will say, let me just throw this out here. Now that, I've gotten in touch with my spiritual side, if you will, the communication is almost constant on these investigations for me. It's been a fine tuning over the years, and it's everything I've learned from Tiff, honestly, and from KJ over the years, getting in touch with your own energy and your own spiritual side in turn has led me to get some of the most prominent, I'm lacking a word because it's so early, evidence. That's it over the years. And it just gets better. So like we were saying with this workshop, even if, you've done this sort of thing before, it's keep leveling up. And that's what we're going to do. This is going to be like I said, our first one, but we can't wait to learn more and teach you more. And we just kind of want to become a happy little family, if you will.
Yes. And like you said earlier, Kitsie, we're all, even though we have, our mini workshops, which we will each be doing, we're all watching each other to learn from each other as well. Like it's, I'm excited to see what you do and I'm excited to see what Tiffany does. And I hope that what I do brings a little more leveling up for you. So it really is about all of us being together. I want to welcome everybody that is tuning in right now. If you remember yesterday, we let you vote on what time this should be. And we're like, whatever, this is, this whole paranormal crossroad thing. We're on the road together in this. And it was kind of between 7 and 8. And we were like, well, let's just call it 7:30. So I noticed that we've got some new people who are joining us because it's just after 8 o'clock. So Kitsie, do you want to again kind of reiterate what the April Fool's No Joke announcement is all about?
Absolutely. Guys, this workshop, this virtual workshop that we're doing on April 22nd, if I screw up any numbers, let me know. Numbers are hard for me. Between 7 and 9 is, just a tap into your spiritual side, tap into your own intuition workshop. And today only, we are offering 50% off. So if you go to pxroad.com, it'll give you the full rundown of what we're doing and what we want to enlighten you guys with. And again, today only, it is 50% off. So we want you to tell your friends. We want your friends to join all of us. And like I was just saying, we want to turn this into a journey with not just the three of us, but all of you.
Yay! I'm so excited. So yeah, that promo code will only work today. And again, we wanted to do like it's April Fool's. You're going to be going through your news feed and somebody's going to catch you today with some prank that they're doing. And we were like, no, today we're going to kick off April with something that is real and something that we want you to be a part of. So all day long up until midnight, the promo code will be good. So if you're watching it, at work right now, or I know Erina she's listening because she's already working. So thank you very much for your dedication.
Yes.
And oh my goodness, Katie says that she keeps losing power. So my goodness, I don't know. As soon as I can, I'll get a ticket. Okay, fantastic. I said today is the day to do it. April 22nd is the date, and it'll be virtual. So when you sign up, what we will do leading up to April 22nd is that we will have a private group that you will get access to. So there will be interaction. It'll be just like this. We'll be doing Q&As. If there's something that we say that you need us to explain, we want to be able to make sure that you're getting what you need out of this workshop so that it's not just us talking, but it's all of us together figuring out through this evening, how do we all level up? I love that you said that. I love that.
Tiff, why don't you tell them a little bit about what you're going to be going over during the workshop?
All right. So basically what I'm doing, it's a little mini version of my big workshop of owning your own intuition. So when we talk about owning our own intuition, I'm going to teach you a little bit of meditation techniques because it's always good to kind of clear our mind before we can get some sort of clarity and listen to our gut feeling. So we're going to be focusing in on some meditation techniques. And then I have some pretty much demonstrations on how you can really tune in and listen to your gut. So what's so big about like listening to your gut? That's the root. That is the root of where you make the decisions. Picture it like this. You'd be driving down the road and not quite sure directions, but you have this feeling like, you know what? I feel like I need to take a right here. You take a right and you end up at the destination. That's you listening to your gut. When we talk about it in the spiritual realm, it's, you may have a feeling of, you know what? That's so funny. I haven't heard from my friend Kitsie in a while. And then all of a sudden, Kitsie sends a text or Kitsie sends a phone call. That's your gut picking up on the energy around you. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you tools and techniques on how to enhance that. So you can be a very good, how do I want to say this? You're going to have a very good foundation on learning to trust your gut, which is the very beginning of you leveling up. So that's why I feel like this is a no-brainer today with everything half off. Even if you're like, you know what, I'm curious, or I've been told I've been an empath. Maybe this is my time to actually check things out. Or, you know what, I've always wanted to learn tarot, or I've wanted to learn oracle cards, or are my loved ones around me? By learning to trust your gut and pick up on your intuition, you'll be able to answer those questions on your own. So what better way than to learn how to increase your own vibration? And that's what I'm going to be doing, is teaching you the tools and techniques to really hone in on leveling up on your intuitive thoughts. And it starts by listening to your gut.
Thank you very much,
I can't
Katie,
wait.
for the comment. I wanted to ask Tiffany, when was there a point where you really felt like I'm hearing myself, I'm listening to my gut? Because I think people who are watching right now are like, how do I get to the level that Tiffany is, where she's so confident? How is there something that you realized at some point that you were like, I am absolutely tuned in to my intuition?
Once I started to just release all doubt about myself and realize, especially with giving readings, I realized the readings had nothing to do with me. So I had to get out of my ego self, because like doubts and I'm not sure, or what if the messages don't make sense, or what if my gut, like that's all ego related. So I had to take that ego portion out to really just kind of focus in on like what my body was actually telling me. And it's so easy. It's such an easy concept, right? But we have to learn to release that doubt in order to get back to our basics. And that's what that's all about, is really learning to kind of get back to basics and focus in on that. So like KJ, when you're like, was there a point? Like there were so many times in my life where I thought I was connecting or I was listening to my gut, but my heart took over, right? So my heart is always what you want. The gut is what you need. So my heart took over and I went with my heart, and it never worked out the way that it should have worked out, like, you know what, maybe it goes as simple as like, you know what, maybe I will have that third piece of pie, because I want it, right? So I can have that third piece of pie, and then I have a stomach ache. So it doesn't have to be just spiritual. It can just be on your everyday, like, you know what, my gut is telling me that I need to really focus in, like, I'm tired, I need my sleep. Listen to your body, right? That's something that is, you've been told time and time again, like you have to just start listening to your body and the way your body feels. So when we focus on the intuition, it's listening to your body up here. Oh, this is like the crazy sign though, right? This is the crazy sign. Yeah. So I probably shouldn't do that. But it is just like, listen to your body. Yeah. Great, girl. Okay. So but ultimately, it really is just listening to yourself and being able to identify. And again, like when I say I'm going to do a little bit of a demo, I'm going to be really testing you guys. It's not going to be just me talking like, okay, guys, let's meditate. No, I am going to be actually working with you guys to do some homework while we're on this virtual workshop. And you will be so surprised with yourself, with the outcome. And this is like, once you get that little oomph of confidence, sky's the limit, guys. So it really is. It's all about you just honing in who and how amazing you already are. So it's awesome.
You're amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Katie, how do you apply the promo code? Yeah, Eventbrite. I'll do a screenshot if I need to and post it today. But I think it's right when you go to order tickets, right?
Yeah, she said she found it. But it's not a bad idea to explain it.
Yeah. So like right when you click on you want tickets, it's like they keep it small because they don't want you to save money. And we do, right? So it's just like a little, I think it's in the top page, top part of the page, it says in little letters, apply promo code. And then you go to like, get your tickets. So I will actually see if I can get a screenshot of that while we are chatting. In the meantime, Kitsie, do you want to talk a little bit about real life TV and what's going on this weekend?
Absolutely. So I was very honored to be invited over to KJ's house after our original investigation to film an interview with her about her experience with Paranormal Crossroad and her journey into Paranormal Crossroad for Real Life TV, which is put on by Heartland Film Festival here in Indianapolis. And we've been sharing the links for it. It's going to be Sunday early afternoon at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and that's going to air within the program. So please follow us on all the stuff and all the things. If you go to pxroad.com, not only is there the link for this workshop, but we've got all of our links there as well. So you can follow us on the socials. There's a little teaser that's on our Facebook page, which is just Paranormal X Road. And all the links are there. And it's also going to be playing on Real Life, REEL Life.tv, I believe, as well.
That is correct. Good job. You got all the stuff and things.
Did I? Because I was
did.
winging it, girl. It's early.
No, you did great. You did fantastic. Tammy Huff is here with us. Yay. Let's talk about Tammy a little bit.
So if you guys haven't watched I just took over. Sorry, ladies. If you guys haven't watched the latest episode of Paranormal Crossroad, again, that link, pxroad.com. We just put up an episode last Friday called Taking Flight. It was, we went over to my friend Tammy Huff's house, and we were able to get in touch with the spirit of her son who passed away last year. And boy, did he come through. I just cannot believe it was like it was his, field day, everything we brought out. And just hearing him come through Tiff, though, when he was like, Mom, I was just like, oh.
It was so good. It was so amazing,
Yeah.
When you have that level of healing.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
no, that was
talking
just
over
all of Boston.
You guys, I'm a big idiot, and I have been giving out the wrong code. Welcome to Paranormal Crossroad, where we don't get our crap together. Oh my God. Okay. No joke. We'll be working at 8:30. Oh my God. I hate myself.
It's early.
Yes,
it's all good, girl.
It is. Let's see. Ryan. Oh, Ryan, that's actually a great question about the show with because we did use, all the comments are moving so fast. Did you need a Connect for that camera? Oh, he says I have one. Do we need another Connect, or are we good with our stick figure thingy?
Oh, I'll take another Connect. I'd actually love to learn how to put one of those together. My husband purchased mine for a birthday present a couple years ago. But yeah, for sure. And what if the Connect goes out on the one we have? So yes, Ryan, you're the best.
Yay. That would be great. Yeah. And then we could learn, that would be fun to follow along as we learn how to put one together. That might be a workshop thing, right? Like we could all learn to put one together. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
With that kind of stuff, I have no clue.
I don't either. That's how, when Kitsie was explaining, and I've been with her before, but when she was explaining to the employee at the Athenaeum what the spirit box was, and she's like, this is just like an amp that you would get for a guitar. And I looked at it and I'm like, it is. As many times as I've been around this thing, I thought it was like some fancy thing that I didn't understand, I could never have. But and then I'm like, wow. So it's an amp that's connected to what? Like a battery? And
It's got a battery hooked up to it. It's got oh my gosh. What are those little things you feed your guitar into that makes it sound funky?
Yes, I don't know what they're called.
I know what you're talking about.
What adds the reverb, takes the noise out. I've actually built my own odd box at one point. But why I get so many amazing results with the odd box I have, that big one, is because I've literally built an energy relationship with it over the years. So, and that's what my little spiel is going to be about, is building an energy relationship with your equipment, tuning yourself into the equipment and putting your energy into this equipment, which in turn will attract the energy of these spirits when you are on a paranormal investigation. Because I don't think people put enough into the fact that the energy you put out is what you get back in return on an investigation.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's what my thing is, and why I get so many amazing results, and why, when I'm investigating a place known specifically for its demonic activity, I get in touch with a spirit from a girl from the 1920s who is not a demon and actually showed herself.
Right.
So it's opening yourself up to your own energy, to their energy. And that's what my little mini workshop is going to be about, for the basics of spiritual energy, at pxroad.com at 8:30, promo code no joke.
And that no joke is working now. It's live. Yeah. I don't know. When I made it last week, I made it no fool. I don't know why I did that, because I've known the whole time it's no joke. But here we are. This is why we shouldn't do things before coffee, which is dangerous because what's that?
I said April Fool's, right? It's April Fool's Day.
April Fool's. I know. Oh my gosh, we totally did that. We're like, this is not a joke. Yes, it is. It's not working.
Right? Well, you know what? I have a quick question for everybody that's watching us at home, just out of curiosity. How many of you are in the New England area? If you guys want to comment, because I would love to get you girls up here and plan some sort of an event. So if we have a lot of people in the New England area, speak up. Let us know. I have quite a few places for us to go to. So
I get my second shot on Saturday, my second vaccination on Saturday. So I'm this close.
Yeah.
That's
so close.
April 16th is mine. So I am also very close. It's so exciting, you guys. It's just, everything is changing. But the thing is, I think what won't change moving forward is while we will have in-person events, I think we still want to be able to do these virtual events so that we can reach more people, right? That was one of the things I realized early on in the pandemic. We actually did the PopCon here in Indianapolis, did a virtual con in place of their in-person last year. And the amount of people who asked, like, will you keep doing this? Like, for one reason or another, whether it's they're immunocompromised or there's like they have a fear of being in public, but they want this information. They want to connect with people. And I think that's one of the things that we've taken away, that we don't have to necessarily always be in person to connect with each other. And that brings it all back around to how you can do things spiritually. If you are able to connect with your energy, you are able to feel the presence and really get messages and feel your loved ones, both dead and alive, and have that connection that I think we've all learned is so important now. We need it so much.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Katie got her ticket. Yay, Katie.
Yay. All right. Dion says it's just a little bit too far away, but I'm telling you, Tiffany, I know how much people love you and the investigations and the readings that you have done in your area, that we would be excited to come out and connect with some of the people that you are already connected with.
Yes.
I love that.
I just want to have a spiritual angel. It looks amazing.
Oh my gosh, they're so so today I am fully booked with my first in-person readings for today and tomorrow, and it's at my location, Salvage Angel in Norwood, and It's 9,000 square feet, and there's so many different vendors. It's vintage, refurnished furniture, local artists. There's one artist that has makes her own soaps. So I've met her, and I'm like, I want all of these. It's great to support local, and I've done a gallery reading at her old location. So this is just to pretty much like kind of celebrate the fact that she's reopening. And I'm huge into women supporting women and shop local and helping each other out, just like with everything anywhere. But I'll do whatever I can locally to do, raise that vibration of, having that women supporting women motto. I love it. Motto.
Yeah. Yep.
Women empowerment.
And can you talk again for our later joiners, Tiffany? Will you talk about the in-person gallery reading? Because it does. I'm seeing in the comments quite a few people in your area that would, I'm sure, love to join you for your in-person event.
Oh yeah, I am offering my very first in-person gallery reading since COVID. That's happening a week from today, April 8th, at Salvage Angel in Norwood, Massachusetts. So if you guys are interested, if you guys are local, I'm only doing 30 people. So that's amazing because it's a very small group. So what you can do, go to my website, tiffanyrice.com for tickets. All you have to do is select the contact info, and then I'll have my assistant get back to you as far as ticket pricing and seat selection and all of that good stuff. So tickets went on sale yesterday. To my knowledge, early morning conversations, not my thing. But to my knowledge, we're already halfway sold out. So I wouldn't wait on getting tickets. I would love to see your face. Obviously, face masks are required. But at the same time, it really is something where we can collectively be together, and I can bring your voice in spirit too. Sorry.
All good.
He's a part of this crew. Can we just say it?
Yes. 100%.
That's not even funny. You want to see who's the bully?
Yes.
I'll show you.
Yes.
Yes. If I can catch her. If I can catch her. You guys have to see her.
Yes, please.
Yes.
But guys,
absolutely.
head on over to pxroad.com. Use promo code no joke for 50% off today only. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell everybody. Oh.
Yeah, and you know what? If there's somebody that you know that loves this stuff, get them a gift. I saw on Eventbrite, you can buy tickets on Eventbrite and assign them to other people, so you can give them to other people. So today, with it being 50% off, if you were like, I would love to do this, and I think my mom would like it too, or my girlfriend, you'd actually get 2 tickets for the price of 1 today if you want to bring a friend.
Literally, it's a BOGO.
It is. Oh my gosh, it's a BOGO. So if you are just joining us, I do want to show you. Oh my gosh, look at that smile. Look at that. She's like, I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. Yes, you are. Johnny Storm.
She's the biggest diva of them all. That's her name. But that's they both want to.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. So sweet.
She's like, oh, Mom, don't stop.
Right? Oh, my
exactly.
goodness. I want to show real quick for our, and then we're going to wrap it up. But for our friends who joined us after 8:00, we gave a little bit of a preview of what went on at the Athenaeum immediately when we got the equipment up and running. We weren't even talking to spirits yet. Like, we were testing things.
Yeah.
And this will be our next episode, which Kitsie is diligently working on and will be out at the end of the month. So we're going to give you a little clip now. You will get a little bit more footage this weekend on Real Life TV, which you can watch on WNDY here locally in Indianapolis, or stream it live at reallife.tv. You'll see a little bit more. But here is a little surprising clip as we were getting ready for our investigation.
Well, I love you too. I'm just trying to turn my camera on.
It's just like, literally, we're just trying to get ready here, and someone's like, "Hey, I love you." Good, stand by. We're not ready yet.
Exactly. And guys, we're always looking for new cases. Right now, like I said earlier, we're still working on our vaccinations. KJ and I are, so there's not a whole lot of travel going on yet. But if you go to pxroad.com and you're in the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, or Kentucky, we are looking for places to investigate. Even if, you've got a little bit of activity and you're just not sure, we'd love to talk to you more about it and see if your house is waiting for us, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. I think that's a good point, Kitsie, is that we're not asking you. Obviously, if you've got stuff that is terrifying you and cupboard slamming and stuff, we definitely want to come. But if you are just like,
kidding.
Okay. But if you just kind of have a feeling, you're like, I feel like someone's trying to connect with me, or I feel like my dad is here. It can be that little feeling. Trust it and reach out to us, and we'll see if we can help.
Literally, that's how this journey started for me, as I thought I felt my dad around me. So I just had the biggest bout of deja vu, ladies. We are on the right track.
We so are. And then how weird that, that you come to my house and I think it's my grandma, and the whole message of the first episode was my dad needed to talk to me. It was like, your dad, my dad. I don't know. Tiffany, do you have anything going on with a dad that brings it all together, right?
There's always going on over here. There's always something going on over here.
All right. So again, today we are offering you this promo code, no joke, will get you 50% off our workshop. You can see all the information, the basics of spiritual energy, on sale at pxroad.com. And that promo code, no joke, gets you 50% off today only to kick off April 1st. Give yourself a gift to your spirit by learning the basics and joining us for this workshop. We appreciate you joining us for coffee this morning. I have to go get TV ready now, guys. I'm going to be on Wish TV midday with my rescue kitties. The six kitties and the mama cat that we saved right before that blizzard on Valentine's Day. They got fixed yesterday and they're going up for adoption today. And I'm so hoping that they all get adopted to people who will continue to tag me for the rest of their lives so that I can watch them grow up. Yes.
I've got a virtual doctor's appointment. Yay for sinus infections and allergies.
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, gosh. What about you, Tiffany? You've got in-person readings
today?
Fantastic.
Day full of reading.
Yay. All right. Well, everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us. We're so excited to offer you 50% off today on the basics of spiritual energy. We're always on our social media accounts. So if you have any questions, go ahead and tweet us, send us a message on Facebook. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. It's like, however you want to find us, we're there.
We're addicts. I mean, literally.
And of course, exactly. The easiest way to connect, pxroad.com. It was great to see you, ladies. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for doing this.
All right. We'll see you again soon.
All right.
Bye.
Hey,
bye. Bye.
Not every haunting is driven by evil.
It happens even in the most mundane of places.
Down the block, around the corner, and sometimes in our own homes.
Paranormal Crossroad is here to bridge the gap between the living and the dead.
Are you living through a haunting at home or at work?
Do you need answers?
Contact the all-female paranormal research team today.
Go to pxroad.com to get the answers you seek.